The hoodie is classic and iconic, and there are so many options out there. But today I want to tell you about this one because it is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Hey everyone, I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews, of course a channel dedicated to reviewing quality at different price points. The humble hoodie. Everyone has one. I would be surprised if you didn't have one, or at least if you've never had one. That would blow my mind because a hoodie is ubiquitous. It is so comfortable and casual and just warm in general. A lot of people really love hoodies just to knock around the house or maybe even go to the supermarket or what have you. It's definitely not something you want to wear to work. It's definitely not something you want to wear on a date, but for casual wear, the hoodie is just great. And if you've never had one, comment down below because I would love to meet the person, shake the hand of a person who's never had a hoodie. Now, a few years ago, I did a comparison video of two different hoodies, and this classic full zip by American Giant was one of the hoodies that I reviewed. I have worn the heck out of this hoodie, so now I'm ready to do a long-term review of this hoodie and bequeath the title of greatest of all time, the GOAT. Now, if you like this type of content, definitely subscribe down below. I think you'll really like it here. If you like fashion for guys, EDC, or just anything cool in general, I think you'll really like it here. And if you're interested in this, definitely check out the link down below. It is an affiliate link. Anytime you buy through that, it does help out the channel, but I always appreciate it when you do that. It really supports what we're doing here, so thank you so much. And I also have a coupon down below that'll save you a little cash on the next time you want to buy this hoodie. So definitely check out that coupon. Now, American Giant is one of those companies that is selling all American-made products. And this is one of those modern brands that really have done it so well. And they have both men and women's clothing in their line as well. And their line has just exploded in recent years. They have a ton of products now. What I love about their clothes in particular is how beefy everything is. Everything has a certain kind of weight and heft to it that feels high quality. Their whole line runs pretty casual across the line, and for sizing, I find they run a little bit larger as well. So let's talk about this hoodie and why I think it's so great, especially with all the competition out there. There are many cheap hoodies out there that you can buy for not a lot of money. Why do I think that this one is the greatest of all time? So first, let's talk about some of the specs and the quality real quick. Now, the fabric on this is a custom developed heavyweight fleece, which is 13 ounce per square yard. It has a very dense and heavy feel that is substantial and tough. It has heavy duty YKK metal zippers that always work, and they're always super smooth. They have really short hoodie strings, which I really like, and they never get in the way. Metal aglets on the hoodie strings, has a very large hood, reinforced elbows, long ribbing on the cuffs and the waist, and it's made in the USA. And they have great colors as well. They have some classic colors as well as some limited colors. The one I have here is obviously black, and it's super dark and saturated. I love it. All right, now for size reference here, I'm 6'1", about 175 pounds, and this hoodie in particular is in medium. The fit on this is great. This classic is made to be very modern, long, and lean. It has a very long back length, long arms with high armholes, and is very slimming in the body with a very trim look. It has squared off shoulders, and I think it looks really flattering. It looks masculine and powerful, I think. Now, I got this a few years ago, and so I put it through a lot of wears and some washes as well. You can definitely see some of the wear, especially on some of the high spots where it's lost a little bit of the luster, the saturation of the black. It will kind of fade in a little bit, maybe almost like denim would to a degree, I think. Since this is pre-shrunk, the fit really hasn't changed. It looks really great on me, I think. It has a very trim look. The shoulders look nice and square. It really hugs my body in all the right spots. I normally have kind of a longer back length and longer arms, so to me, this fits perfectly. It's one of the few hoodies that I've tried that fits absolutely perfectly. So I think if you're taller and leaner, then this classic will fit really well. I've worn this so much, and I continue to love this. Even though I've worn it a lot and worn in a lot, it still looks really great. I love the way that it flatters my body, the way that it feels. It's really comfortable, yet it looks really presentable as well. And even today, I love this hoodie now as much or maybe even more than I did when I first got it. To me, this hoodie is absolute perfection. It is absolutely perfect. But For the sake of argument, I'm going to talk about some things that might be potential cons to some people. All right, first is the hood. And this is a contentious topic with a lot of different people. Some like it, some use it, and some hate it. Others, like me, are kind of indifferent to hoods. But if you don't want a hood, they sell a Moto full zip, which is the same dimensions as this hoodie, the classic hoodie, but with a stand-up collar instead of a hood. Now, I say it should be the same dimensions because the Moto that I got for a previous review was a little bit larger for some reason, even though it was the same size. The second con here could be the sizing. Again, this is perfect on me, but my body is maybe in between sizes and maybe a little bit more unstandard than typical fits. This is very slim and very long, and if you're tall and slim, get your normal shirt size and this may fit really well and look really well on you. But for other people, definitely look at the sizing chart. Now, another option that they have is their relaxed full zip, which has a more relaxed fit in the shoulders and waist, a shorter hem, and shorter cuffs. Now, the last con that could be here is the price. The price is not cheap. This is a pretty expensive hoodie for what you get, though I've definitely seen more expensive hoodies out there. But I think the price that you get here is pretty fair, even though you can buy a hoodie around the $25 range, maybe even less than that. What you're going to get with that style of hoodie is going to be trash. What you get with this, though, is not. What you get with this is very, very good construction, very good fit, very good quality fabric. Everything about it feels great and is super durable. I've had no problems at all. I've had no loose threads at all. I've had no rips, no tears. The quality has absolutely crushed. So all that to say, long-term review, no problems at all with this hoodie. It's gonna last easily 10 years plus. So the price that you're gonna get here is something that's gonna be quality, that's gonna make you feel good and look good, and over the long term is gonna actually be less than buying hoodies over and over again. I know personally, I got a lot of hoodies in the past that were cheap. I had to continue buying them because they weren't great, and I was always disappointed by what I got. Either the fabric was bad, or it would rip, or the threads would come undone. There's always something about those cheap hoodies that would just disappoint me and I have to throw them away. But not with this one. This one has lasted for years, and it seems like this is going to last for decades longer. So for the price, I think the price is actually pretty good for what you get here. You just have to pay for it up front. I've never loved hoodies. I've always gotten them because they were cheap and they were comfortable and they were just kind of the go-to kind of casual thing. I never loved them until I got this one. And when I got this one, I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, you know, I rarely use the hood. I don't use it that much, but I still think this is absolutely killer, especially for casual wear. If you're looking for something just casually to be around the house, do errands or whatever, the hoodie in general is great, and this one is easily top of its class. I really think you can't ask for anything better out of a hoodie. You get something that is made really well, here in the United States even. It's meant to withstand hard use, it looks really great, it flatters your body shape, it's really warm, and just overall it just feels great. This is an absolute workhorse in casual wear. If you're looking for something that's going to last the test of time and has proven itself, the American Giant Classic Full Zip is the greatest of all time. It is the GOAT, easily. And if you want one for yourself, definitely check out the links down below. I think you'll really like that a lot. And if you want to go see some more videos on what I think are the greatest of all time, definitely go check those up here. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Dave with Beast Made Reviews. Bye.